It's midweek flow. Their insights, they got more to show. You feel the beat, you're in the know. With Kurt and Andy, watch that knowledge grow. They riff and ramble, stats and strat. Marketing gems, yeah, they chat all that. So grab your notes, come take a seat. Engagement's high, they're oh so neat. With Kurt and Andy, no retreat. Midweek musings, they can't be beat. They break it down in layman's terms. With every tip, watch your passion burn. Midnight chimes, but we're just starting. Sales and funnels, watch them charting. Kurt and Andy like a duet so smooth, making complex simple in every move. Conversion magic in the air tonight, with tactics so sharp they're shining bright.
Bada boom, bada bang, wrong music and all, but that's because we haven't done the new one for Friday yet. So there you go. Hello, morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, good night.
Bless you.
Depending on when the world you're watching from. And
Happy Katanga.
happy Friday. Good to be here. Good to be
It
live.
is.
It's been a
Hey, J Dog.
J Dog in the house. Doug Halfpenny here. Hi, Doug. Hi, Ellie. Good to see you all. If you're watching live and you haven't said hello, especially if you're on the YouTubes, do say hello because we can put them up on the screen. If you're watching over on the Facebookers, then welcome anyway.
Rob Borsick's watching on Facebook.
Hi, Rob. Rob Borsuck has a little thing going on this week, which we were going to talk about. So let's just jump straight into that, shall we?
Sounds good.
If you haven't seen it, in the Society 11 group, certainly. If you're in the Moneymakers, I don't know if there's been a post there, but if there hasn't, Rob is free to make one. There is Rob's got a brand new thing coming out, which has come out. Yeah, there's a Society 11 special offer on it as well. So there's a post which we can safely show because the S11 link isn't on display there. That's good.
That's in the first comment.
Yeah. So if you're in the main group, go and look at that post. Basically, this thing called Color My Leads this is a great way of utilizing content you're probably already sat on, and if you're not already sat on it, it's out there in abundance. And it's got Rob's usual little twists and things on it. So yeah, absolutely do check that out. The launch pricing ends on Sunday. And so if you want to use the discount coupon, I suggest use it before Sunday and get the very best price that you can. And
Absolutely.
thanks as always to any of our members that run special exclusive offers for our members. And that's something that if you're not inside them, it's something that we do when our members release products. This has always been the case. We say to them, rather than, we'll give it a shout. Like, we will shout out stuff that fellow Society 11 members are doing. Kurt and I don't make a penny in commission on these things. We don't take a commission on special offers. We don't charge you to run special offers. Basically, the idea is you normally, in most product vendors, will be giving away a chunk of it in commissions to affiliates. So don't give that. Instead, they give the biggest discount to the member. Just another reason why, if you're in the Moneymakers, you need to be in the main group. There you
That's
go.
right. That's exactly right.
So
Let me take a look here.
I also
I'm still looking to see if we can end on the Moneymakers yet. So I may have to, you know what? Maybe I can. Go ahead and continue talking just for a minute while I'm investigating something on YouTube.
That's fine. And yeah, Moneymakers, you might vanish at any point. So if you do, buy. You know, just that's what we're saying. We're still figuring out some of the 1-3 way of doing things. But so there you go. Oh, but before you do go, there is not a Friday Night Marketing Raw tonight. We are taking another week off. I've just got too much on at the moment. And so we're just having we're taking another week off, and then we will resume that next week. So yeah, no Raw again this week. Back to normal next week after a little 2-week hiatus. Which doesn't do us bad, and that is the thing about the Friday Night Marketing Raw. We did say we were going to take breaks. We weren't going to make it be a thing where we're tied to it. So,
right, exactly.
So yes, don't go looking for that tonight because there isn't one. But I'm sure you guys will all find something highly profitable to do with your Friday night instead.
I would.
Our other Society 11 specials, I threw a link in last night. This won't, again, and this is not something for everyone, but I do it anyway because I always get asked, oh, is there a special on that? Because I am interested. So whenever there is, I always drop the link. I don't do a big post announcing it. I just go, hey, S11 exclusive, here's the discount link. If you're interested, you're interested. I posted that one last night. Yeah. Tom
Clark's also got a product out there, the Ultimate Guide to PLR.
Tom's been a little product creation monkey at the moment. He's popping them out.
Oh, he is. I bet you he's doing an extremely great job building his list.
On the Ultimate Guide to PLR, the only thing I would mention, Tom, I don't know if this is an older report you wrote and then have only just published, or whether you've had this one a while. Just update it and put 2025 on the cover.
There you go.
I mean, literally just edit it and change it to 20, because at the moment, I think the ad I saw said the Ultimate Guide to PLR making money in 2024. And I'm like, well, in 2025. So just that little change will actually, I would imagine, bring in more sales because the content is still relevant for 2025.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So looks like they're going to be with us for the duration.
Mm.
So
Okay.
Until I figure out how to do that.
And if we can't figure out how to do it, I'm going to tell you now, we will just stop going live to the Moneymakers.
Moneymakers, yeah.
It'll be, you'll only get the lives in the main group. And I have no problem doing it.
And we may still do a section that goes to the Moneymakers, but we'll just record it and then upload it. So
snip a few highlight bits and yeah.
Exactly. Not do anything expansive. Maybe actually show the links, but they're all blurred out, so you can't really see them. Just kidding. Not really.
So
show you what you're missing, which is everything. GPT-5.
We got
that is big news.
Well, GPT-5 got announced and sort of rolled out 24 hours ago, and already everyone and their dog is an expert on the topic.
Yes.
Basically, they sat and watched the presentation, I think. You're going to see a lot of hype like you do every time there's another GPT thing. Look, the basics, how we prompt it and everything else, nothing changes. It just does a better job.
Right.
I would urge you, because the one thing I see whenever there's a new version announced, everyone gets excited and they spend 2 weeks just trying shit out and producing bollocks they never do anything with. Please, go into everything you do with a real world example, and don't be afraid of actually then taking some of them and running with them, because so don't get bogged down in I've got to learn a new GPT. No, it's the same. You just prompt it in the same way. It's just got better at doing some things, and you won't have quite so many things to have to do tidy up prompts on at the moment. Like, at the moment, I'm sure any of us that are using it are already prompting it saying, don't put fucking M dashes in, because, what was really funny was when somebody accused me of using AI for some writing, and I went, you do realize that is a page out of a book I wrote in 2014. AI didn't exist. I used M dashes.
Right.
I've always used M dashes, but now I'm using them less, because the minute you use them, everyone just goes, yeah. And anyway, not that I think it matters. What I love about AI is the speed at which you can do little things, lead magnets, fillers, things like that. So, for example, when we were promoting Buy a Traffic Source last week, well, I mean, we say last week, it's ongoing, it's evergreen. But one of the things I did was I wrote out a step-by-step thing on exactly how I would use it if you're a newbie. And that was, when I wrote it out, it was less than a page, half a page of what you do. I gave that to AI and got it to flesh it out in my style. And that's how I generated the 16-page report that I'm giving away for free over on Gumroad. So the method is mine. It sounds like me, but yeah, I used AI to do a lot of the flesh out stuff that needed explaining, like how there's no point. I don't want to sit and write a page explaining how you actually go and sign up for something, but AI will just do it. So great that everything's covered. So the core idea is mine, the final edit is mine, but AI wrote that particular one. Does it matter? No. It matters that what I did is I used AI, I took the content, I tidied it up, and I put it to work immediately. Not, right. I might be coming with that, I might come back to that, I might. That's the same as the people that buy PLR and collect it on hard disks and never actually release a product based on it. You're a collector. You're not a business person. You're just a collector at that point. And it's like those that get stuck in the eternal education loop. Oh, but now I've got to learn GPT-5 before I can do it. No, you don't. You already know it if you've been using GPT 3.5, 4, 4.5. You already know how to use it. The results are just going to be better, and it'll be less back-end editing for you. That's really it. I must say I am pleased that we're getting a lot more, a lot of improvements with image generation as well now. Like images with text in them and things like that, and it's absolutely nailing it. I did a little cover the other day. The only thing I had to do was remove in Canva one line of text that it had added that was gibberish. So just did a text grab on it, boom, gone. It's getting so much better, faster, quicker, whatever else. All right, so that's those things.
I am just in the middle of typing something to our friends at OneStream and seeing if they can answer this for me. And hopefully they can.
It'd be interesting. Last time you asked them a question, we got an answer very quickly. So we might even get an answer before the end of the live.
I know it. That would be nice. That would be nice. And it says, thanks. We should reply in a few moments. Let's see. I'm not banking on it, but we'll see.
Yep.
Rob Borsek was looking for a link. Good morning, John. John's inside of Facebook. So I sent Rob the YouTube link, so everyone should be able to chat. Matter of fact, Rob is now online. And they are getting ready to start answering me because They said, "Hi, welcome to OneStream." Yes, yes.
Yeah, we have been impressed by the support speed and other things with OneStream. So, and what I like is that they will give you a direct answer. They're not afraid of saying things like, "Yeah, we can't do that now, but it is on our roadmap, and this is where it is on the roadmap. So you're not going to have it for at least 3 months, but it is coming." And you're like, not the answer we wanted, but one we can live with, because we now know for the next 3 months not to dick around trying to find a solution. Just live with it, wait for it to come. So, yeah. So OneStream, for those that want an update, that there's stuff it doesn't do, there's stuff it and all of that, but it's solid. What it does, it is a very solid platform, and I think once we fully get used to it, it will be as good and as smooth as StreamYard was for us. You got to remember, we had years of experience with StreamYard, and we grew with it. So we're sort of starting back out again on a different behind-the-scenes platform. But
Well, and that's just it. It's still a learning curve, and it will take a little bit of time. They're like, can I explain a little bit more? And I'm just basically saying, yeah, we have 2 YouTube channels. One's public facing, the other one's private or unlisted. And in the middle, we would like to disconnect from the public stream while still streaming to the unlisted stream, or destination, I should say. And seeing if they can understand that and come up with a good way for us to do it, or tell me exactly how to do it, because I don't know. And I may go up to click on end stream, and it may tell me where to disconnect it from. It may be as simple as that. I have not tried that yet.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can have
because
a
I'm a
look.
little.
Well, you know what? What we'll do, we'll try it in about 5 minutes, and if it cuts off for everyone, sorry about that. We're learning, so we'll do it at the end, and we'll see what happens.
Yep. Well, I just clicked on it, and it says to end stream, and it's basically for everyone. So
another
we're just going to have to wait.
Another little tool I wanted to share with people. I'm not an affiliate. This is not. This is just something I'm telling you about. There is a tool called X-Design, x-design.com.
Ooh.
And what they are, they have a collection of AI image editing tools. And you go, well, doesn't Canva have most of those things? Yes, but Canva's not as good at doing it. This is there's a free level with a paid upgrade if you want some of the more advanced features. Some of the really nice things that they've got, and things where this is a huge opportunity. I was looking last night. So on at the moment there are lots of people doing e-commerce where they're doing like t-shirts or clothing items, and they can get a flat picture of their thing from the company. This is dropship stuff, right? So it's all. And this AI tool can actually put those clothes on a model, and it honestly looks like they are wearing them. I can't tell when I look at the image. There's no giveaway, unless the source images you put in are terrible. And they actually, the way they train this thing, they've got a whole load of models. And if you've got the paid version, which is $10 a month, or about a $5 a month if you do it a year at a time, it's $50 a year. With the pro one, you've got all these extra models and things. And I was looking last night, there are people charging hundreds on Fiverr for this service, and it can be done with a $10 AI tool. You're like, if I was like, if someone came to me, if a friend came to me today and went, I need a quick way of getting started online, generating some extra income. I haven't got really a budget, I just need something I can get started quickly. I would say, go get an X-Design account, and then get yourself on Fiverr. look at the listings on Fiverr that already do it, mimic them and improve them, which is very easy to do because most of them aren't that well written. But they are selling loads, because there are these people that have got e-commerce that they don't want to do this stuff themselves.
Right.
They just want to outsource it and get it done. So they just go, oh, send that to that outsourcer, send that to that Fiverr gig, send that to that gig. And X Design will make the image literally in seconds, and they are astonishingly good quality. And you know, I would say the people's who listings I looked at last night, their output is not as good as what X Design is doing. And now, I don't know if they're doing it with AI or whether they're painstakingly doing it in Photoshop. I don't care. And nor do the people buying the service. They want the result. They don't care how you get it. The problem until now is that it's been a bit hit and miss with the AI image thing. So you end up sitting there doing 100 prompts before you get close to what you want. This thing, you go in, you do it, boom, boom, it does it, you save it, it's brilliant. And you can also enhance images, you can do the blur reduction, you can restore old photos. And when I say restore old photos, you know, there's old cracked war pictures and things like that. Chuck one of them in it, go, there's a crack, there's a crack. Now enhance it, brighten it, and it's so good. Like, I am utterly astonished. So x-design.com, not an affiliate, not making any commission on it. I'm not a JV, link with them in any way. Just shouting it out because you might want to look at it, even if you've got a Canva account. Now, I would say what I have done with this for Pro, I have signed up paying them the monthly. Yes, twice as much as if I bought a year. But I think in the next 3 months, Canva's going to catch up. And I won't need this because Canva will have it all. But
Canva's, always on top.
They're always on top. But this is just a little bit more. What this is doing one set of things really well. Whereas Canva's becoming a Swiss Army knife. And there are compromises because it depends what engine they chose to use for that tool and so on. So yeah, you might want to check out X Design, and I tell you what, you could start an entire freaking business off that. If you had that and your ChatGPT open to help you with some listings, you could absolutely cream it over there. And those people pay more for Express and all this sort of thing. Well, you can do it in literally minutes. I mean, the key here is going to be take the gig and don't do anything for a couple of hours, and then load up X Design and do it, because you won't want to be making it look like you could do it as quick as you really can. But yeah, anyone, and I mean anyone. I am not a photo editor. I am not a designer. I'm not any of those things. And last night I went to Pexels and Pixabay and places like that, and just got some random images, various images that had things in that I was like, right, that person. One, I had a picture of a lady, she was holding some flowers and they covered this bit of her face and a part of her hand, and I was able to completely remove them, and it just adjusts everything, so it just looked like she was naturally stood there and wasn't meant to have anything in her hand. And then I could take the background out and change that, and it was just. And I was like, you can't tell this isn't an original beat. I mean, if you look at it long enough, maybe. But you know, a lot of AI images, the minute you see them, you go, oh, that's AI. There's none of that.
Exactly.
So yeah, I wanted to give that a little shout out just because I think some of you will find it a very useful tool. And you, as I say, you can play around with it for free. There's a free level. You don't have all the access to all the models, but just go on the free model and try the object removal and compare it to Canva's. Try the background removal and see. Like, I picked images with people with wispy hairs sticking out, and normally when AI does it, it'll bodge them or it'll leave a mask near them or something. This, every one of them, crystal clear, perfect. You could lift that and put it on any background, and it looked like a photo. So. All right.
I do like that idea.
You can risk pressing some buttons. If we go offline, we go offline. As I say, no Raw tonight. We'll be back here live on Wednesday for the midweek musings. And if you've got any questions, concerns, you know where to ask them right in the Facebook group. And do drop your accountability posts in there. Do drop your launch details in and let us know what you're up to. Use the hive mind of Society 11. And also, if you haven't logged in and checked things out for a while, might be worth a log into our members area. You never know what little gems you've forgotten that exist in there. All right.
Doug needs the wispy hair thingy. Bad.
There you go. x-design.com.
Let me see if I can type that in.
I don't know if X Design have an affiliate program. If they do, I will sign up and probably end up promoting this, even if they only paid 10%, because it's so good. I just think it's word of mouth getting out on it anyway. But as always, I'm not interested in making money on commissions. I just want to pass on good stuff to Society 11. We'll be back here Wednesday. Have a great weekend. And if there's anything you're stuck on, anything you're struggling with, drop it in the Facebook group. If you're one of the few of our members that doesn't use Facebook and watches these things on YouTube and goes in the members area and everything else, and you're stuck with anything, you can always reach out to Kurt and I. We can always post it in the group and ask on your behalf.
Right. Exactly.
See you next week. Have a great weekend.
Adios.
Thank you.